So long, now we're checking out. We're dreamers just like you. Don't hold us back, just say farewell. Your world is our world too.
You want to go to Egypt?
Yes, I do.
How are you feeling about going to Egypt?
I'm excited.
I like to go to Egypt because I like to look around Egypt.
First of all, congratulations everybody. This has been, shall we say, a 6 or 7 week process of going through everything, getting people on board, and you 20 people have been selected to go through to the next round. So give yourself a round of applause. Congratulations. One of the things that we'll be going through the process of is interviewing you today. We're going to be looking at how people interact, how people relate, and we've got to put the team together that we think will work together. We can only take 6 people. We know some of you are going to be disappointed. I guess what we'd like to say, though, the fact that you've got through to this stage, the last 20, is an amazing factor. What I want to do is introduce the team. We've got Mr. John Hart. Would you like to take a step forward there, Mr. Hart? give him a bit of a round of applause there. Good effort.
This is the first trip we've ever done with people where we're going into the Middle East, we're going into unknown territory. It is going to be an absolute adventure of a lifetime with a lot of unknowns. Everyone thought I was crazy, you know, who wants to take people with disabilities to Egypt? We sat down and started to put a plan together to take 6 people with intellectual disabilities out of their comfort zone, and I guess the reason we're focusing on that is that they often don't have a voice in the community. You know, the media plays a huge role on the fact that people with mental illness are dangerous, and that's so incorrect and so wrong. Most people with mental illness will do themselves more damage than they will do to someone in the community.
I'm thinking
That was close.
you're down that end. You're the tallest, you're the tallest.
Good on you.
So hopefully the whole project will break down barriers for people with disabilities, and we've had a long-held belief here that in the right supportive environment, people with disabilities can achieve anything they want.
I want to see lots and lots of things.
There's only one sphinx. There's lots of pyramids, but one sphinx.
No, with the main head and the tail.
There's one. The sphinx is the one with the nose blown off.
I thought sphinx lot.
No.
Okay. And,
Lots of pyramids.
Oh.
And lots of sand.
And what you call them? Tutankhamun?
Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
Tutankhamun.
Yeah, who
There's
died?
only one of them. Yep, he definitely died.
Mm-hmm. And I want to know how he done it, how he died, or someone murdered him.
The latest documentaries say that he broke his leg.
Yeah, but you not believe everything on TV.
Well, sometimes you have to.
Darren, come on down.
You're on.
Thank you,
Nice to
John.
meet you.
How are you?
Good. That's Tom.
Hi, Tom. How are you? Hi, Jean.
So Darren, tell us, why do you want to go to Egypt?
Well, I reckon it'd be really fun, really fantastic and incredible to go there. Never been there before.
He's had trouble like getting on public transport. One bus driver wouldn't let him on because he thought he was drunk, the way he speaks, and he couldn't catch a bus till later, so he got home really late. He was worried about being home late, and that just, you know, makes us upset, made him upset that people don't understand him probably because he tries.
Fantastic guy. Real warmth about him.
I liked him. I think he engaged very well and communicated well.
Yeah, good for me.
Really liked him.
Top of the list.
Good morning.
Morning, Darren. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good. You too?
Are you still interested in wanting to come to Egypt?
Yes.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You're coming, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Did you hear that? Excellent.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
That Minnie, that Mickey, and that Tiger. I don't know what he Tiger. I really love my work because I wake up and I get on a bus and then I get on a train, come here, and I cannot wait to work. The time goes really quickly if you not look at your watch, but if you look at your watch, the time goes slow. That's so fun because That means I can stay here a little bit more longer and do some more work and some more reading. Nothing I don't like. I like everything. Oh yeah, I know. I don't like jumping off, like what you call jump bungee jumping. I don't like that. Oh, that's so scary. It's really dangerous, I reckon. They look like lily pills. I had lots of girlfriends when I was at school. God, they're nice. How many I had? I lost count when I was up to 5. Well, I'm not really good with girlfriend, but I like one girl here, and she a little bit like me too, but see what happened down the tracks. Everyone, listen. Guess what? I'm going to Egypt. Yes! Yeah, I'm in.
When we're going to Egypt, we're going to be riding around on camels and donkeys and things. Does that faze you at all?
No.
You look like you're a bit excited about that, actually.
Yeah.
And plus, I used to be in the circus a long time ago.
In the circus?
Yeah.
What did you do in the circus?
Animal trainer.
The bit that fascinated me was, which blew me away, he's in the circus. He spent some years in the circus, and not just any circus, a big circus. What about camels?
Camels. Oh, they can bite, and they got a locked jaw.
When they bite you?
Yeah,
So how do
they
you
got
put
a
them to
locked
sleep?
jaw. 2 ways you can do it. It's a needle or shotgun. You got
So
it.
when they bite, they stay locked on.
Yeah, locked on.
Morning, Stanley. How are you? So you don't really have any problems, and you're still keen to go?
I still keen. I need a holiday.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
I need
Well,
it.
I've got some really good news for you.
Yeah.
You're coming to Egypt with us.
Thanks.
So congratulations,
Thank you.
mate.
You can get kicked by a camel, you can get bitten by a camel, or you can be spit out by a camel. DVDs, collection, Lego Weapon, Under Siege, the series, must be you heard of that. Karate Kid, Spider-Man, Dirty Dancing. I met my wife 21st of September 1995 out at cinemas. Me and my missus, we was talking and kept talking. Then we went sit down in the cinema watching Free Willy. Then everything happened that night. And then boyfriend, girlfriend. Then next minute we got married. Had a baby, got married. For 44 days, me and my wife was in the hospital because the hospital requested me to be there to help Michelle. Andy was a little premature baby, and Samantha was 3 months premature, and Joseph was about 4 months premature. Andy, Samantha, and Joseph was taken by a department. She left me in year 2000, grounds of course she got sick of department taking children and stressing us out so much. The Department of Family Services broken our marriage, and I did not like that. I went downhill, really down. I got my own business, smart window cleaning service, wash windows, and the reason why I do it, because it make me happy. When I was 4, I started doing this. I was a bit miserable because of department. This I bought this from Crazy Clark's. It was only $2.99, and that's for Andy. Since my wife left me, I have not had another girlfriend, or I never got married again. I still love my wife.
What do you like?
Star Wars.
No, I didn't catch it.
What are STAR?
Star Wars? Star Wars.
Oh, you want Star Wars?
Star Wars.
My honest opinion is that Franco probably is not the most suitable person to go on this trip.
No.
The main concern with Franco is his communication skills, and I think the ability of us to understand what he's saying, the ability of the people, the rest of the group to understand.
And it's a
Or how
safety
he's
issue
feeling.
too for him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on medication at the moment.
And what's that, Natasha?
That's for the itches on my face.
Oh, okay. Morning.
Come on in.
We are trying to shortlist, and we're trying to just take 6 people, and we'd just like to say that we'd love to take you with us.
Wow. Oh, wow. I like dancing and watching TV, playing the computer and walking down with the dog to the beach. I dance to music in my bedroom. I like My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion and Live in a Pet by Bon Jovi. I like adventure movies and movies with blood and thunder in it.
A lot of name-calling, zombie, that was a big one. School kids.
Even now you go out and people, give you that look sort of thing and we just ignore it.
I don't mind driving with my dad Saturday night at the Borough Bowls Club.
She loves just going out and dancing and that type of thing. She likes Bailey's Irish, so you'll have to get a bottle of that somewhere along the way. And she has a little nip. And
I don't have a boyfriend at the moment, but I'm hoping to have one day. Yes, I like one that's good looking and does look nice and does have money.
I think she'll get quite something out of it because we're not there. One of the problems you may not realise with disabilities is that we're a little bit too overprotective.
The parents are there,
The parents are there and hang on I'll watch her there. Where if we're away from her, I know she is a different person because we've been told.
So that'll be
So
really good
I
to
think it's
see.
one of the greatest things that could ever happen to her. It'll be a highlight of her life, I think.
Who's Dale?
He's my fiance.
Ah.
How's he going to feel about you leaving for a couple of weeks?
I don't know.
Yeah. What
Have
do
you
you think?
spoken to him about it?
Not really.
For me, she would be one of them to go for sure.
Yeah, Jill?
No, I agree.
She's got a great smile, she's got a great sense of humour. She's certainly full of life.
Yes.
Probably, if I've got any concern at all, is she lives with fiancé.
What would happen perhaps, let's just say, you get selected and Nicole doesn't, or vice versa?
I don't know, wouldn't worry me that much.
Morning, John.
Morning, Dale, how are you?
Bad?
It's a shot. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Nicole in, or?
Yeah, she's in.
We've had a difficult situation and we've dropped some people out already, and Dale's one of those guys, unfortunately, which we'll talk to Dale a bit later.
Yep.
Now, because Dale isn't going, and there's a chance that you will be going, are you still happy to go if you're selected?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'd like to tell you congratulations, you're coming to Egypt with us.
Thank you very much.
So you'll be coming with us.
Thank you. Leaving Dale here on his own, it's the first time I've actually left him here on his own. So I'm going to miss him the most.
Well, I feel a little bit sad, but I'm happy that she's got picked to go. She'll have a good time.
He's a nice guy and he gets along with me. We help each other. Sometimes I'm in my funny mood and she goes, "Oh, just go away and leave me alone." So I just calm down and I'll come back out and talk to him later on. I say, "I'm sorry, Dale." Sometimes he gets a little bit scared because I'm had like a bit of a tantrum and I just can't mainly control my tempers. Now that I have, I'm going really good. This is Dale's bears he got from Ireland. So collecting all stuffed toys and all that stuff. Dad goes, "No more stuffed toys, Nicole, you got too many." So I got over 1,000 stuffed toys.
What do you think of Nicole?
She's funny.
This is Dale's sleep because he gets sleepy over the day. That's mine over there because I'm a bit grumpy in the mornings. I get really grumpy. Oh, the first challenge was just telling Mum I was moving out of home. She goes, "You're not moving out of home." I said, "Yes, I am, Mum." We got engaged in 2000 on Dale's mother's birthday. We were a bit scared and asking each other Found a little bit nervous and a little bit scary, going the next step up. I said, oh, might as well.
I think a lot of people would get a good lesson if they spend a day or two with Nicole and Dale and just see how you do things together.
Oh, when I was going to school back a long time ago, a couple of my friends were going up to a high school and we got picked on, and half of the kids were calling us names because they're calling us a spastic. Because we come from a special school. When I was walking home, one of the kid came and said, oh, here comes a spastic. I said, hey, hang on, I'm not a spastic because I go to a special school.
Sport is Nicole's life. That's her passion.
I've got 2 gold medals, one for softball and one for athletics. Softball was the first time we competed as a team, and it's made us really happy, and some of us are crying that we've won our first gold medal for the Special Olympics. It'll be good going to Egypt. I reckon it'll be a good challenge for myself to do.
Oh, gee, well, maybe Dale can answer that one.
I think she'll probably miss me the most.
What sort of things make you angry?
Oh, like when, you know, like when people start annoying me. You know, that's what, you know, like gets me angry. And, you know, like when I'm doing my work, when the other people, right, are not the boss, they tell me what to do. That's what other things that gets me angry. You know, but like, as I said, right, I'm on tablets for that. So those tablets that I'm on, they work wonders.
He's on fairly strong medication that's been increased. I think he has some issues with anger management, and I'm not sure yet that he's got that under control. I'm thinking why he's a great character and a great bloke full of life. It's all the other people we're taking to, we have to be concerned about that. And yeah, the anger management thing was a concern for me. Your medication helps?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Do you still hear the voices with the medication, or that helps with the voices? Or?
Oh, it doesn't. They don't bother me. It's just like talking to you.
From a medical point of view, I thought, I mean, she's very stable on medication, hasn't been hospitalised. She's also very calm.
I liked her because from a physical fitness point of view, she's not going to be a great challenge. She's probably there.
Home support. Yeah. Great support from home, so. Yeah. Morning, Carla.
Good morning.
I just opened that.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're apprehensive about, or about the trip?
Not really.
Well, that's good, Carla, because you're coming to Egypt with us.
Yes. Carla.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
I feel I'm cloud 9. I don't know, but if you pinch me, I probably will find out that I'm going to Egypt, yeah. Hello, Grandma. Guess what?
Carla has trauma-onset schizophrenia, which was the result of an unfortunate incident about 10 or 11 years ago. Unfortunately, there is a family history of schizophrenia, so there was always a possibility. Once she was on medication and under the care of a psychiatrist, she's really been very good. And we're normally fairly scared of schizophrenia or schizophrenics because society has preconceived ideas about who they are and how they behave.
I cope very well with that. I have 2 tablets in the morning. Sometimes I get frustrated like everybody else, and I cope pretty well, yeah. It doesn't bother me at all. Even voices, it doesn't bother me. Just get on with your life, like everybody else.
She's comfortable with those voices, and they're friendly voices, and I think that's part of the medication. Medication can control that, and they don't cause her to do the funny things that society believes schizophrenics do.
I like playing the pokies. I like reading Harry Potter. I don't like ice skating. I don't like tin bowling. With the sport, I was in the First World Games. I got a 4x100 relay gold medal. As you can see, I got plenty of Westfield Challenge medals, some basketball, and of course I like my Harry.
The ultimate goal is for Carla to be married and have her own life. I have a perception of what I would like the husband to be like, and hopefully one day the right fellow will come along. But he'd have to be very special.
The other guy I want to talk about is this fellow. I really like him. He's a great character. I need some input from you guys, because one of my fears is that this kid's going to get homesick.
Well, actually, when I'm cleaning up, I actually like to sit in the aisle way, because I don't like sitting in a window where there's all jammed in, because I don't like sitting in a window where it's all jammed in with people.
So you're a little bit claustrophobic?
Yes, I'm a little bit claustrophobic. I've been cramped in. I like to sit in the alleyway where there's room to move.
Yeah, so you can move your legs out
in the aisle.
Yes,
so I can move my legs and move around wherever I please.
Yeah.
How are you with crowds, James? Lots of people.
Well, sometimes I'm really, every time, if a line's really long, I just walk out. I don't really. What do you mean by crowds?
Hi James, how you going? Good to see you
Hello,
again.
John.
Can we come on in?
Of course. Come in.
If you were accepted, would you be excited about that? Or?
Yep, I'll be excited.
So you're really keen to go?
Yep, I'm keen to go.
Okay. Well, James, I'd like to congratulate you, because you are
Thanks,
going.
John.
You're going to Egypt.
I am.
You are.
Thanks. That's good news, John.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm going to Egypt.
You are.
So how much?
Egypt.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
That's wonderful. It's my first time going overseas. Yeah.
I didn't notice it so much. I just thought he was a little bit behind with his development. I didn't take much notice of that. I thought, oh, perhaps he's a boy. He was the only boy I'd ever had, and it's just a little bit, perhaps boys are slow. I have a sister who's a school teacher, and she has 2 boys. And she said, oh, there's something wrong with him. You need to get him assessed. So I did. And look, it's amazing how many professionals you can go around and see, and they do all their bits and pieces. They still couldn't give me an answer. And I think we spent 3 years up to about the age of 6 before we finally got a diagnosis. I do believe autism is hard to diagnose before 6 years of age.
Well, my hobbies is collecting cars and painting and collecting things and recycling.
Certainly climbing pyramids. I think he'll probably be the first one up there. I think he's got a fair bit of stamina.
My parents are great. Can I say what my parents do for jobs? My mum's a nurse. She works in a hospital. My dad's a lecturer. He works at the University of Queensland. I'm at college, studying plants and chemicals. When I finish college, my plans are to get a job. Like I'll work at Coles. I'll start working on Coles for a start. Probably stacking stuff on the shelves or something. Or have a job, like have a travelling job or something. Or, well, I haven't really decided what to do for a job yet. I haven't decided.
He's very keen to do things that other people take for granted, like having a girlfriend, which doesn't seem to be happening for him. He's a bit frustrated with that, but he recognises that he has a disability.
I had a few tries in high school, but I had no luck. Because they were all taken by the time I tried and had a chance, they were all taken. All the girls, attractive ones, were gone. Well, there was one girl. She said you'll keep me in mind, but instead she didn't. She didn't ask me out or anything. She just found someone else. She found someone else instead. And there was this other girl that was sort of offered, but I wasn't ready. But when I was ready, she was too late. She was taken. I'm still looking for a girlfriend ever since, which hasn't been easy because I had no luck finding anyone.
Looking at those 6, I just think that...
Good balance.
Oh, they've got everything. They've got personality, they've got passion to want to go to Egypt. Yeah, this guy in particular, and this one here, knows so much about Egypt. And they've read a lot, they're enthusiastic. It's not really about the disability, it's about the enthusiasm. I mean, we've got people with schizophrenia, we've got people with autism, we've got people with mild intellectual, we've got people with mental illness.
The main thing to have great day, not a sad time. Very good time.
My favourite thing, what I want to do over Egypt is just look around. Look around and study what's over there.
Go and see the pyramids and go down the Nile and look at the sunset Mount Sinai.
Give me a break from work and probably just give me a break from everything. I need a holiday. Haven't had a decent holidays by myself for a while.
A happy moment in my life has been in the Australian team. It's just been the green and gold. It's just a dream came true. Yeah. And I'll go on Egypt as well. Just happy too.
It's great. I'm glad I'm going. I'll have a fun time there.
Next week on Unlikely Travellers, the chosen 6 begin their training.
They've got to want to go and they've got to want to be very committed to that.
As the countdown to Egypt begins. It's a time when they will be challenged like never before.
Can I get up? Pushing people's a judgment thing. I've been told by the experts that many of these candidates may not have been pushed.
I cannot do that.
We're going to try and push their boundaries a little bit and see what they can achieve.